Hello! What's cooking, gamers? And welcome! Welcome to another phenomenal chapter of the fantastic VupeChat experience that awaits us with the VTuber community! Hope y'all are having a phenomenal day and ready to witness more amazing people out there that we'll be having a conversation with, and also just overall chatting and giving you guys some really fantastic news of the upcoming improvements that will be happening for this channel, including for the overall branding as well, which I got some really interesting news to share with you guys, which I'm really excited. So I can see people already just starting to be gremlins as well. Not that I'm surprised. Hey there. Hey there, Maxine, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, next time you should have put some water on that, but I'm just kidding, no, don't do that. But hi, good to see you, I hope you guys have been well, as always, with the love, the gremlin energy, and the vibes. You guys know me, I'm hungry for some more energetic vibes, you know. I'm an energetic gremlin myself, so no, I can never say no to such interaction, can I? Even though sometimes it can be bloody annoying, but hey, that's just life in general. Sometimes you get good things and bad things, so you gotta go through it, so it is what it is, but deep down, I generally, for the most part, I love this vibe, so I appreciate all of that for the awesome chaotic vibes that we share together during these community night streams, which is absolutely fantastic. And every single one of you, I'm gonna come over there and steal your plushies, your chimpanzees, your pet turtle, your pet frog, your pet Nathan. Don't ever keep me as a pet. And also your pet dragon. Oh, wait. Do you guys mean this pet dragon? Hold on a minute. Hey, guys. Hold on a minute. Are you guys talking about this pet dragon right here? Well, he's mine. He's my dragon now. Yeah, if you got a problem where you gotta drag your own... I was so tempted to make that joke. I'm just gonna behave. I was so close to making a dragon joke. Yeah, I'm just gonna behave, but he's my dragon now. My baby dragon. Dragon there, dragon nowhere. You ain't dragging no damn nothing. That's my dragon. Okay, he's a cute little baby. He's my baby, he's my precious. And also, yeah, how is everyone doing on this fine, awesome, chaotic... Almost said Thursday. Jesus Christ, I must have loved Thursdays. Sundays, weekend. That's the one thing I really find difficult. I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but... Is anyone out there like Sundays? Oh god, hi. No, you ain't scaring me. This is no damn horror game. Nice try. Nice try. You're trying so hard. Like, if we play a horror game and you play that, you are guaranteed to just probably make me piss myself, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm a grown man who pisses himself when playing horror games. Look, it's not me problem that the horror games are scary, alright? Like, some people just can't handle that shit, and that's completely validated, alright? Because I know some people would be, like, criticizing and be like, Nathan, how dare you do that? I'm like, don't judge me. Okay, not everyone's built to play horror games, okay? Horror games can give you a mindfuck of experience, in a good or bad way. So, it's just, everyone's just built different, you know? It's just how the world is. And I'm glad, because everyone's got their own unique set of skills, and that's what makes the world a good and bad place that we know it till this very day, which is an interesting topic, which I don't think we'll get into it now, because I have some other awesome things I want to talk about with you guys today. But first and foremost, as always, I want to see all the members within the sanctuary if they're doing well or not. By the way, I have an interesting name that I think I'm gonna come up to start calling this community from now on. Like, I've been thinking about, like, rebranding, and I have an explanation on why. So, as a lot of you know, I changed my name a couple of years back when I used to be a DBD gamer. So anyone out there that's watching, I used to be primarily focused on DBD. And that was primarily the game that I always streamed non-stop. And since back days, I had no direction, I had zero experience, and I mean, which is normal, you know, everyone started from somewhere, right? And since then, I've met a lot of people, I've made a lot of connections, I've learned a lot from a lot of people, and it really helped me to grow to become a better person from all those years of doing content creation out of passion and, you know, just overall finding my niche and at the same time just experiencing awesome connections with people and all that stuff. A lot from a lot of people. And give me guys 1 second, I want to check my voice. From all those years of doing content creation out of passion and, you know, just overall finding my niche. Nice. Sounds like my voice over on multiple platforms sounds really crispy. Hey, crispy! I managed to actually fix my voice. That's good, that's good. Hopefully, it sounds pretty clear. And you know what, I'm just gonna take this opportunity to do a slight adjustment. Not a huge adjustment, but a slight bit of adjustment. Just to make things a little bit more on the nicer side. Because it is important. There you go. Okay, hopefully it sounds a little better. Nice, I'm glad that my voice sounds a little bit better. Also can be a little bit on the sensitive side, but that's okay. So, back to the topic. So, as a lot of you may not be aware, I used to be just primarily focused on DBD back in the days, because I had no direction and I was still a growing content creator back in the days, and pretty much I just wanted to find something that I would love doing and at the same time use that as an opportunity to grow. Now, since days, I went with a lot of different names based on pretty much ideas that I truly came up throughout the time. And, of course, Nathan Gamer Plays is a representation that my name is Nathan, who's someone who just loves to play video games with a deep passion mainly for a lot of games, and basically mainly is RPG games that I'm truly passionate about the most. Although, as much as it sounds nice, it sounds a little bit generic and a little bit long, so I wanted to go something a little bit more in-depthful about my branding. So I wanted to go with something a little shorter and something that looks nice. And of course, I'm still thinking about it a lot, what kind of name I would like to rebrand myself, because once I rebrand, I have to change a lot of different things, including a Lincoln tree. I have to change a lot of shit, so it's not easy just to rebrand. There's a lot of changes that takes place, and I have to change a lot of usernames and accounts and all that, so it ain't gonna be that easy. And second thing, it needs to be something unique as well, so that's gonna be another thing. Especially if people have been knowing me for Nathan Gamer Plays, that can be a little bit scary. Because, you know, a lot of people may either, you know, lose the track of your own content because a lot of people are used to your old name and so on and so forth. And it will take some time until people get used to your new name. The name that I had in mind, and there's a big reason for it, and the name that I had, so let me tell you the name and explain. So the name that I was inspired by Iron Mouse, and there's an in-depth thing about why I wanted to go, and it feels like it's kind of like copying, but for the most part, I'm taking it as an idea for now, and it's not going to be something which I'm going to copy and paste. You know, it's going to be something that represents me at the end of the day. And the name that I had in mind was going with a username called Iron Nathan. And Iron Nathan is basically a symbolization that as a person who's been going through a lot with my condition and all the challenges I've been facing on a daily basis, Iron Nathan represents somebody that is determined, someone that pushes a lot no matter how difficult or impossible something may be, and someone who still tries to find opportunities no matter what. So I was thinking a name that basically showcases determination, encouragement, and uplifting vibes. You know, something that, besides playing games and making content and having fun and inspiring people, I want to be something bigger and more impactful. And I thought that Iron Nathan sounds nicer, and it also sounds much more in-depth lore with the explanation that goes behind the name for my name. Or even like Iron Nathan X, or something like that. Something that basically, it gives off like a determined username, but at the same time giving that anime feel to it, if that makes sense. So it gives it more as somebody who's determined, someone who puts a lot of courage. At least that's what the purpose of the name should bring. That's basically the idea that was behind this name, because I really liked it, and the way when I started saying it's like Iron Nate, Iron Nate, Iron Nate. it sounds simple and it sounds easy to remember, and I was like, it's actually not bad, you know? Like, Iron Nate sounds better than Nathan Gamer Plays. It's a little bit long, you see? Even just by saying it, it sounds different, right? So I was thinking maybe rebranding to Iron Nate or Iron Nathan. Both of them, I think Iron Nate just sounds better because, you know, it's a symbolization of someone being determined and, you know, as an iron person, meaning that despite how much negative things tries to put me down and pretty much discouraging me from not achieving what I like to achieve, being a solid iron person means that anything that punches me to try to put me down, it will not work. It will be nullified. It will basically allow me to be rock as steel to help me move forward in life and pretty much achieve what I love to achieve. And that's the kind of beam I want to be, because I've been doing content creation for a lot of years now, and maybe I have not reached where I hoped I would reach, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna give up, or anyway, I'm always like looking ways to improve, whether it's from myself as an individual, and whether if it's from a branding perspective. And I know marketing perspective, there's a lot of homework that you need to do as a creator, because there's a lot of things you need to research. And, you know, and the good thing that, for in my case, being a VTuber, I've seen a lot of VTubers have been growing lately, because VTubing has become enormously popular. The more days it passes, the bigger the VTubing community is getting, and the more VTubers are getting noticed, and pretty much the VTubing concept itself, it became more popular. And the reason being is because with the VTubing popularity, this, you know, representing your own creation of idea that you came up with your own head, whether if it's a reference to anything, and pretty much also having that sense of security and privacy. At the same time, the best awesome thing about VTubing, which I noticed a lot, you can use that idea to construct any other projects that you can do in the future. I've seen people, for example, that did these like anime lores. Shy Lily literally announced her newest anime lore, which was the most brilliant idea that I imagined that I would ever had one. If I ever actually had the money and team to pay a whole production to work on it, I was like, that's the perfect example that if money wasn't a problem, I would hire those people, and that's the level of production I would have went. Something in my own unique lore that represents me in a more deep way, with great voice acting, great visuals, nothing too fancy, you know, but something that still gives a powerful impact that people would enjoy. And I loved it so much. And there's a lot of professionalism, there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of work, and seriously, I have nothing but respect and love to all those people, because they do such an incredible job, every single one of them, like Nano. There was other people that worked on it, I forgot their names, but basically, you can go check out Shy Lily's channel. There's all the people there in the description, and they're all fantastic people. They're all people that worked really hard into making her lore, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. That's like professionalism to its peak. Like, seriously, man, it's just so awesome. It's like I watched an anime, and literally that's what it was. It was pretty much an anime inspired, at least by the visuality and the story, and I like that so much. And that's something that I would really like to happen to myself in the future, when I actually have the money to hire people and actually develop something special for myself, so that my VTuber becomes another very huge opportunity as a branding for the future. Of course, that's something big goal, you know, so we have to start from somewhere. So it's a very large goal, and it's a very like goal that you have to work your ass off to achieve that opportunity. But that's like a big goal that I set to myself, and be like, if I truly love doing what I do, and I do my homework pretty damn well, and be patient, and also the main focus is making sure that people are having fun and delivering professional and good content, by time that's not something that can be impossible, because it's never too late to reach these opportunities. If you put your effort into what you do, and you continue putting that effort, it's never impossible to reach those goals if you keep putting the effort into them. So that's what I've been saying to myself. It's that as long as I'm here doing creation, it's never too late to reach these opportunities. And that's why I set a goal for myself and said, hey, that is like a big term goal that I want to achieve in the future when I'm in a much more financial position. Because, of course, you know, hiring all those people ain't cheap, but you can see the level of work that was put into to make something very special. And because of that level of work, when she announced her debut, she literally achieved 1 million subscribers over on YouTube, which is insane. And I was so happy for her. It's like, when you have that so much time and money and invested into something that represents